working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Rodgers now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Here we go.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard. On 1st down, Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham.
Come on, fellas.
2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end, Graham. Packer 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Complete to Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7 on the delay. Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Rodgers now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. There you have it.
He wasn't ready.
158.
54. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing is Rodgers. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Graham's got it, complete. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Rodgers to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Packers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. And again, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Going to throw again. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. That field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rodgers now to throw. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the on 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for San Francisco, they get